Hello and welcome to Traveler's Tips and Tales. I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And today, joining us, we have our good friend Kevin.
Hello.
Finally, we have you on this show.
Happy to be
He's been
back.
on it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been a while.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
actually-
Finally.
You know what?
That's
You know
our
what
first
else?
Repeat.
You know what else has been a while though?
Hmm.
A freaking one shot, man.
You know what else has been a while? Ben playing.
Oh, you got a
Yikes.
point there.
Why you gotta at me like?
Ben, you get to play a PC. It's not an NPC. No N needed.
Anyways, we are going to be doing a one shot today. This is part 1. Probably. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we get through this.
One of 2 question mark?
Maybe 3?
One
I
of
don't know.
17?
Traveler's
okay with
one
that.
shot.
We roped Michael into making a whole campaign.
Oh no. Not me
Just
this time.
Master
Not me.
plan.
Starting at level 20.
Juicy.
You guys never level up.
Yeah.
But
You
we
don't
still
need
start
to.
fighting really low CRs, like as if we were level 1s.
Always level 20 and you can never regain health.
Oh god.
That'd actually be interesting.
Okay, magically or like naturally? Because magically, I could be like, yeah, we'll work with it. It'll run out eventually. But naturally, I'd understand.
Why
Naturally.
not both? Da, 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 da.
Dude, okay, here's what you do. You make us all simulacrums so we can't we can't heal naturally without magic. And then if we die, we don't actually die anyway.
All right, so that'll be for the next one shot.
Anyways, to this one shot. The story starts up. The 3 of you have all received letters at your homes from a friend that you knew a while back that you haven't heard the name of in quite some time. It's an old adventuring buddy that goes by the name of Jonathan. And he has called you all to his castle, where he is now the king of a land that you guys once saved.
Actually, before we start fully, we should probably put a disclaimer, because when we're actually playing D&D, we might curse. We normally don't curse on the podcast, but we might tonight.
That's fair.
For these next 2 episodes. Viewers, be warned.
But yes,
Especially younger viewers or people in charge of the younger viewers. Hello, this is for you. Listen now, please.
but yes, you all find yourselves, having received this letter, taking the time to travel your way to the castle and go to see your old friend that you once went on many adventures with. And you all meet up with him together on the same day at a meeting time that he had designated. Introduce yourselves.
Anyway, I am Lucius, a warforged wildfire druid. I've served along my comrades for quite a bit of time, and now I serve as the guardians of the forests.
My name is Shaitan Leandros. I am a cursed individual, my soul bound to an evil sword that wishes to consume the souls of all mortal life in the universe. My 2 friends here, they helped me figure out what it is I needed to do with my life in order to cope with this horrible thing I was born with. These days I spend most of my time hidden away in a fortress built to contain me. I stay there willingly, but I cannot turn down a request from an old friend. I just hope that while I'm out, the sword will not cause too much damage.
And I'm Gunk.
That's why Jacob wanted you to go first.
I am aware.
Hey, my name's Gunk. I'm a bugbear, first off, and I'm a scout rogue. Now, people don't take too kindly of me in these parts, so I try to hide myself away for the most part. Sometimes people forget what you do for them when you were an adventurer, so I just live in this good old forest. My buddy Lucian hooked me up. I got a nice spot here. I'm getting kind of old for my age, but I still think I got a bit of kick in me to help out a good old friend. By the way, I'm a scout rogue and also multi-class Cinder champion fighter. A little bit.
Yes, I'm a fighter, level 20, and I'm a Kalashtar?
Kalashtar.
Yes, that one.
I'm glad you all could make it. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Well met, old friend.
I'm afraid that there are things going on just beyond the walls of my kingdom here that I need your help with. I was very vague in the letter, but that was simply so nothing could be tracked down. See, there's a little problem out there, and do you remember when we fought to take down the Seventh Sanctum cult?
I do recall.
Well, my brain don't work too great anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
I recall it greatly. They were very involved with my sword. They attempted to take it from me. I recall that.
Of course, how could I forget?
Yes, they are not as strong as they were before, but they have started rebuilding and causing many issues. I've already lost a few guards to a few smaller demons that they've summoned, and I've been told that they are planning on summoning something more powerful. Something that my guards just can't handle.
All due respect.
In my professional opinion, that sounds like not good.
Yeah, all due respect, if they've already managed to summon demons, regardless of how powerful, they should be dealt with.
Indeed, I have to agree. Any sort of infernal entering this plane is unnatural and against my code. I would like to have this dealt with post-haste.
I would greatly appreciate it. It's been rough out here for the people of my kingdom. They've been having trouble keeping up the ability to farm because the cults have been ruining the fields and just making hell for our city.
They've been destroying the crop?
How dare they?
Well,
The most sacred.
less them and more the things they summon.
I see. Well, nothing like the good old four amigos getting back together to save the day yet again, huh?
Yes, you will be coming with us, yes?
I'm afraid that I can't.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And
It appears
Something-
that Jonathan is a coward like he used to be.
something that wasn't noticed before because it was hidden. He removes this blanket that was over him, and you see that he is now without his legs. You see, I lost them trying to handle some of the first of the bigger demons that were getting let out.
I mean, that shouldn't be too hard of a problem. I'm sure Lucian could make you some new ones or something. Out of some
Although I
like,
will
tree
have
branches
to-
or I don't know.
I would have to comment if, remembering how you used to fight, if they were willing, if they were able to take your legs out, such as this, I think this is much more graver than a small problem.
I was just Shaitan looks like he just realized how much of a dick he just was. Like, he hasn't said anything, and he's not going to say anything. He just is like, "Ah, I'm a dick." Practicing talking to people is not the same as talking to people.
You
It
you
has
were
been
definitely a
20
little bit
years.
out of practice.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a tad.
This is your first social interaction. How does this make you feel?
Anxious. More so than happy.
Jonathan
sit
can kind of see the look on your face of kind of a little bit of a shame that you were starting to present for not really grasping at what you were saying when you were saying it.
There is no shame on Gunk's face.
No, Shaitan, it's fine. I didn't tell you guys. I tried to handle it on my own, and I got what I deserved.
It's okay. Not too many people tell me anything nowadays.
You sure they don't just forget? Ah, damn it, shouldn't have said.
But if you guys are willing to help me with this problem, then I insist that you guys stay here tonight and prepare and have as much of a feast as we can provide.
Gunk will hold up his arm, his very long arm, keep in mind, because I'm a bugbear, and look at his wrist as if there's a watch, scratch his head for a little bit. I don't think I've got too many plans for the weekend, so...
Your invitation would be accepted. Thank you for your hospitality.
Yes, I will do that.
Of course. Thank you guys very much. Jeffrey, come here. Show my old friends here where they'll be sleeping tonight.
Ah, Jeffrey, my favorite guard. I missed him so... Wait, you're not Jeffrey.
I thought his name was Niall. I'm confused.
Well, when I first met this young lad, he went by the name of James, but I just thought it was better if we all call him Jeffrey for old time's sake.
Wait, then what happened to Jeffrey?
I'm really confused here.
Oh, Jeffrey's over in the Old Kingdom still.
Oh, I see. So
I
he
see
won't
you
be
finally
joining
earned
us?
that promotion.
How's his wife doing?
She just... I think it's been a little bit, but she did have a baby somewhat recently.
Jeffrey had a baby!
Congratulations.
I always knew he had it in him.
Oh, well, he did... Well, oh, wait, no, I see what you mean. Yes, he had it.
Gunk smirks.
Jeffrey takes you all to your rooms. They're down the hall a little
Jeffrey the
ways. Yes, Jeffrey James. Yeah.
This is getting real
And
confusing.
he takes you down the hall to your rooms, and it's 3 rooms all kind of within just a few feet of each other. The doorways are, and tells you, yes, this is where you'll be staying. I hope that you find the accommodations are to your liking, and feel free to set your stuff on down here. We eat in an hour.
I bet these walls are thinner than paper.
We appreciate the hospitality. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have a wife?
Oh, no, not me. I haven't
Is she
found one
pregnant?
yet.
When are you giving us grandchildren?
You know, I'm not going to live for too much longer. I want to see you have a child, Jeffrey. You're a good man. I pat him on the shoulder and I walk down the stairs.
Thanks.
I'm gonna check out the room they hooked me up with. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh yeah, I'll drop my bag off in the room and I'll go downstairs.
All right. Is Lucius also going into his room?
I will join them, yes.
All right. You go into your rooms, and it's almost as if they were custom made for you. They seem to remind you of an old operation center that you guys had with Jonathan back when you guys went on adventures pretty much every day. And seeing this kind of brings back some memories for you.
Oh, I think this one's Lucian's. Whatever.
Good times. Horrible times, actually, at the time. But now, looking back on it, they were good times. Anyways, without setting a single thing down, I'm gonna turn around and head back downstairs.
After I set literally everything down, I'll turn around and go back downstairs.
I'm literally just dropping off my weapons and whatnot, and then just joining a party.
Everything but my clothes.
All right. You guys go downstairs and you find yourself in conversation with Jonathan, reminiscing on the old times and finding out kind of what he's been up to and what each other's been up to, kind of catching up a little bit. And suddenly an hour passes and it is time for dinner. And Jonathan invites you all to sit at the feast table that is in the center of the dining room.
I'll join. But is there a seat not in the center of the dining room?
Well, all the seats are around the table that's in the center of the dining room.
I understand that. Yeah, never mind.
I'm gonna have can I roll for insight as to what was making Shaitan so skeptical? I guess.
You may.
What's the DC? What am I doing here?
Insight of 22.
Okay, and Shaitan, for lack of a better idea of what to roll, go ahead and roll deception, I guess.
Very well. I would say that's accurate. I'm
To
trying to hide my
hide what
awkwardness.
you're thinking.
That would be a 14.
All right, so Lucius knows what's going on.
Yeah, so Shaitan is not used to interacting with this many people, nor being in the center of a room, let alone the center of attention.
Okay.
Never was, and his time alone didn't help. Despite him having the highest charisma in the party.
Yeah, I understand you're trying to get back into normal accommodations, but it's completely fine.
No easier way to learn than the deep end, right? And I clap him on the shoulder and I sit down.
I'm gonna awkwardly sit down next to my friends here. I'll strain. Friends. My friends.
How could you not love Gunk?
I do love Gunk.
You all sit around the table talking with the guards and some of the families that are more well connected in the city. And there's not necessarily a wealthy dinner as you would expect a king to have. It seems to be more stuff like bread and broth with very slim amounts of meat on ribs that are all around, and like chicken legs and turkey legs and stuff like that, all kind of around the table that you guys can pick out freely and put on your plate.
So, this is fantastic. This is more food than I've seen in years.
I ate better last night.
You eat better than this?
There's plenty
All
of
the
animals
time?
out there. Plenty of animals out there.
I don't eat at all.
That's true.
Though I admire it.
He also doesn't blink. I've tried to
I
catch
just
him.
turn and look
That
at
never
Gunk.
I've tried to catch him before. It never happened.
I will always win.
You guys notice Jonathan kind of waves a guard over and whispers in his ear, and the guard goes kind of scurrying off, and he comes back a few minutes later, and he goes up to you, Lucius, and he hands you a little drip can that has some oil in it.
I must say, being out in the wilderness has made things a little bit harder to move. I do appreciate this. Thank you.
Yes, of course, of course.
Anyway, basically use the drip can on certain areas, making sure not to spill anywhere.
I have a question for you, Lucius.
Yes.
I would like to, while he's doing it, I would like to nudge him so he spills a little bit.
You piece of shit.
Have you ever considered lubricating with alchemist's fire? You would be probably the most terrifying druid I've ever seen.
I have considered it at one point.
I have a couple vials if you want. I start pulling out a vial of alchemist's fire.
That is quite all right. I don't think it is advised for my health and well-being.
Oh,
But I do appreciate the consideration.
Are you? Well, I thought you were like fireproof. Yeah, you're metal. Yeah, no.
I may be metal, it doesn't mean I'm fireproof.
I have my hands up, like trying to gesture, but no words are coming out, and I'm like trying to work through that in my head.
Yeah, Shaitan, don't you remember when that crazy wizard blasted us with oh god, what was it? 4 fireballs?
I remember deflecting 3 of them, but
Yeah,
I
but
was
that
a
last
little
one
busy.
hit Lucius pretty hard.
I missed that part. I was a little busy defecting 3 fireballs.
I
was in
understand.
That one.
I was hiding.
You were always good at hiding, Gunk.
You were always bad at it.
Yes, I was.
I'm gonna lean over to I'm gonna lean over to Lucius and just be like, "Is it just me, or did they seem senile?"
That does tend to happen with most mortals.
I turn to Ben with my incredibly high passive and I go, was I not before?
I'm gonna turn around completely shocked that you heard me and just be like, "Oh, what? No, I don't know. What do you mean?"
I give him a wink.
I give an uncomfortable, like, frown. I'm just like, ugh. A wink. It's weird. Please, no. So if I may,
Yeah.
and I will regardless. Tell us more about what's going on outside of your keep, outside of your castle. What is
Yes,
going
please,
on
please.
with this cult? The cult, the things they're summoning. What are they? What is happening?
A debriefing, maybe.
Well, it'd be more of a briefing than a debriefing. We haven't been told anything yet.
No one asked you.
I was the one who.
I turned to Jonathan.
Well, it seems that they've found an old building on the outskirts of town, and they've repurposed it. Some people have done a little bit of work trying to gather information on it. Somebody was able to sneak in and find out that they've got a teleportation circle in there. No idea where it goes yet. But there doesn't appear to be a whole lot of them operating together. There's maybe 15, 20 of them. But there's been some talks that has been picked up that they're gonna try to summon a Merilith. And when he says Merilith, you guys all kind of have this thought in the back of your head that reminds you of a memory that takes you back to when you guys actually encountered a Merilith before.
Yeah.
And-
Can I as he says that, can I like completely do a spit take with whatever I'm drinking?
Yes, you may.
I know what that is out of here. And that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Just straight.
and you guys remember from this fight that it was not an easy one. It was one that almost knocked you completely down and out. You guys almost lost your lives in that fight.
What's new? It happened every Tuesday.
I've just no reason to keep sending guards to their death, and I'm at my wit's end, and that's what brought me to ask you guys here.
So you want to send us to our deaths instead?
No, you guys are some of the best fighters that I know.
Is that what took your legs? Did you know about this?
I'm sure it would help him clean up a couple of loose ends.
That's not what took my legs, but I have no doubt that you guys will be able to take care of this. I mean, when we fought that Merilith, we weren't as strong as we are now.
We're washed up, man.
I don't think I'm as strong as I used to be, though.
I think you'll find that adventuring is a lot like riding a two-wheeled thingamajig. It just comes back
the
to
thingamajigs. I've heard the artificers are working on those. I hear they're making a motorized version.
I heard that too. One powered by steam, of all things.
I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. What if you hit a stick? You're gone. You know how many sticks there are in the world? There's a lot of sticks.
You know, you've got a point.
Yeah,
Well, what about the one-wheel? Sidetrack. Sorry.
that one makes even less sense.
Well, why not just put 3 wheels and then you have more balance? Not the point. Stop distracting me.
But yes, I can give you directions to the place and even have a guard or two lead you there in the morning. But you guys
Great,
should
we'll
rest
send
up
them in
first.
before we do and see how far they get.
I don't think that will be necessary.
I don't think that would be kind.
I'd rather not lose my guards unnecessarily, Gunk.
I suppose.
They're not as skilled in combat as even Lucius, who doesn't really engage in as much combat.
That is fair.
You got some bad guards.
He looks over at his guards, who like look disappointed in themselves, and he's like, "Oh no, it's okay. These guys are some of the best that I know. You guys are good for guards."
I shake my head at them.
I just kind of wince at the term 4 guards. And I'm like, ugh, that's just mean.
I just sit there just like, yeah.
I mouth to them, you guys are bad at your job.
He's an asshole.
One of them, when he sees you mouth those words, he like starts to grab the hilt of his sword, and you can tell he's like really wanting to jump out at you, but his friend's like, "No, it's
raise
not
my
worth it, man. It's
eyebrow.
not worth it. It's not
And
worth
I
it.
give
Don't
them a
do it."
smile.
Anyways, yes, I would be very appreciative if you would show us the way to our deaths, because that's what we're going to, basically. I'm just
Like I
staring
said,
him.
my weekend's free.
I'm just staring Jonathan down, like blinking every now and then, like just with a big smile on my face. Just so, yes, that would be fine.
Listen, if you want, you can back out. I'd understand.
Sounds good. See you later. I'm just kidding.
Wait, oh, was that a joke? Or
Yeah, that's what people call jokes, yeah. What are
Oh.
those?
all right, I would have liked to. Never mind.
I believe this order poses a threat to all of humanity. I would probably want to get this dealt with as soon as possible, and considering our history and track record, it would probably be best that we take care of this.
I hate when you're right. Why do you have to be
Yeah.
right all the time?
I like it better when he's left.
I just
Lucius
turn my head
always
and look at
was the
Gunk.
wise one.
It's because my left ear isn't as good at hearing, so. You know.
I turn to
Right.
Lucius and I just whisper, "We're doomed." Oh, yeah.
I do insist that you guys get some sleep, and then my guards will take you out there first thing in the morning.
Thank you. That would be very much appreciated.
Of course, of course.
Right. Cool. Cool.
As things start to wind down for the evening, you all head off to your rooms, and this is a moment where you guys can choose to either be on your own or be together, do whatever you need to make any preparations. You will also have time in the morning to make some preparations.
I am going to be alone, and I'm actually going to speak to my sword in my dreams tonight.
All right.
I'm going to speak to Takan, the spirit that inhabits my soul.
Gunk is gonna sit around for a little bit. Then he's gonna get bored and hungry because there wasn't that much food at the feast. He's gonna go down and make a sandwich somewhere. Eat the sandwich. And then he's gonna go to sleep.
When you go down to make your sandwich, you
At the ripe time of 9:30.
when you go down to make your sandwich, you find some bread and some scraps of meat, but that is about it.
I'm gonna hunt for cheese.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Gladly.
This is the greatest character you've ever made.
Michael, I rolled a natural 2, so that's 15.
You are unable to find any cheese.
With a 15? Natural 2 into a 15.
You are unable to find any cheese.
Take your bread, meat, and skulk back to my room.
I will skulk back to my damn room. I'm gonna eat the sandwich frustrated because it's a bad sandwich.
Well, you could get some broth and, dip it in the broth, right? It might taste better that way.
It's fine.
Heads back downstairs.
It's like, damn it, I just got back to my room.
9:30.
Then this
I'm not
idea
even in
from
bed
the
yet.
ether tells me to go get some broth.
I would love to have a
My
character that's super old and senile, but they hear whispers from the DM and the other players, but no one believes them because they're just crazy old men.
It's like, yep, the dementia's kicking in.
Can you say that again slower so I can write it out? I'm just kidding.
The dementia's kicking in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Who are you again?
That's just your conscience. We haven't spoken in a while.
How do I know you? Anyways, I go to my room. Upset. Cheeseless.
Jesus.
Anyway, I will
back,
be.
I'm gonna flick a scrap of meat at a guard. That's it.
He just looks at you like, what did I ever do to you? First you say I'm a bad guard, now you flick meat at me.
It's literally the same guard that was about to draw a sword at him. He's like,
I just keep walking.
Anyway, basically, as I just return to my room and then immediately rest, just go into rest mode, just...
Yes, I get to sleep around 9:30, and I wake up at 4 a.m.
All right.
He's got to take those pills in the little boxes, so labeled one for each day of the week.
You guys go to sleep, and a few hours pass. And when you wake up, those of you that are not robotic actually feel like this bed was a lot more comfortable than you expected, and that it provided a very good night's rest.
Oh, nice.
Okay, maybe he's not as cheap as I thought he was, but I'm still not gonna tell him that. I say to myself.
In your own room.
Yes.
I don't get to talk to my
Well,
sword in my dreams.
You do that.
All right.
Dude.
What do you say?
Are you gonna voice my sword? Or am I gonna go crazy and voice my sword and myself at the same time?
You're gonna start the conversation, and I'll decide how I want to respond as the sword.
All right. Takan,
Yes.
it has been long since you have feasted.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of your fault.
Yes, I've locked you away for the safety of all, but tomorrow there will be souls ripe for consumption.
Well, that's more like it.
Ripe for reaping. I hope you are hungry.
Oh, you know I am.
Just know that after this we're going back to the castle. Back to fasting.
I don't like the sound of that.
I am aware that you do not like the sound of that, but that is what we're doing.
Come on, just a few more after that.
I mean, I don't know how many there's going to be. You don't even know how many there's going to be yet either. You're
I
already
know
asking
I'll
for
be
more?
hungry.
Okay, but literally talking about feeding you and like you're already like, I want more. Like, you don't even know how much is going to be there.
Just as I've always been.
Good night, Catan.
Wake me up when there's
From the
souls
other
to
side
feed
of the
on.
wall, from the other side of the wall, you hear Gunk fart in his sleep.
How did that infiltrate my dream? Oh god.
I work in mysterious ways, he says.
So you all wake up in the morning, and you may make whatever preparations you wish.
I'm gonna make another shit sandwich.
You go down. You can make an investigation check.
This time it was a natural 4, so 19.
All right. This time, it's almost as if it was kind of hidden. You find a small clump of cheese.
But do this time I have meat?
You do.
Oh, perfect. Well, can I find, like, lettuce?
You find some lettuce, but it's kind of wilting.
That's right. And I make a face at the guard.
The guard from last night is actually not there.
Damn. Oh well. I'll still make a face at one of them.
He's just like gonna make a face back at you, I guess.
Accept.
I'm gonna give my sword a few practice swings. How small is the ceiling of this room?
The ceilings are actually like 8 feet high.
Okay. I'd like to hit the ceiling on accident and like kind of embed the sword in it and be like, oh crap.
You hit the ceiling. It doesn't embed in it though. It scrapes against it. The ceiling is made out of stone, so a couple of sparks even fly.
Oh. Ugh. I'll put that on the back where it belongs. I'll pull out my dagger instead. I'll start swinging that around. Just stretching.
You do so.
My dagger's cooler. It's made of bone.
I'm literally just sitting there waiting for everybody to be ready.
Freaking druids. How dare you play my favorite class? And be cool about it too.
Well, you know, he's still got to prepare his spells.
Yeah, I've already got that situaminated.
I'm good. We'll go whenever.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
good to
come out of
go.
my room.
I'll be got a sandwich.
Yeah, I'll come out of my room twirling my dagger in my fingertips.
All right, you guys all come out into the main area, and you find a couple of guards that look like they're getting ready to go outside and kind of go on a little bit of a hike. Ah, yes, there you are. We were told by the king to take you to where the cultists are.
Excellent.
No send off from him? What the hell?
He's had to go through a little bit of therapy lately after the whole leg thing.
Whatever.
Anyway, shall we be off?
Yes, indeed. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
All right. The guards take you out through the castle, walk you through the town down to the main gates, where the guards lower the drawbridge, that is the main gate, and lead you across it. About a mile outside of town, they lead you to an old abandoned building that's all boarded up. All right, well, this is the place.
This doesn't look suspicious at all.
Yeah, that's what we said.
All right. Well,
Oh, I was being sarcastic. If you said that, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that's why we've lost a couple guards.
Yeah, we already knew you were bad. I'm gonna start scoping out
You
the
can't
building.
just-
I don't know
You
if
can't
the
just call them
reiteration
back
of
where
that
you
is
go- oh.
necessary.
He doesn't have to keep saying it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well,
Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it.
we gotta
I'd
get
like
back
to say
to
this
the.
within audible range of the guards. Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it.
They're just kind of avoiding what you said, acting like you didn't say it. They're like, well, we're just gonna go back. The king wants us back in the castle to take care of the city. So don't die.
Well, excellent work, you two. Look forward to hearing about your exploits from our king.
And they are out of ear distance now.
Oh, thank God they're gone. I can't lie like that to people's faces anymore.
I'm checking out the building if I can.
All right, you want to make your way kind of around the building.
Yeah, just scope it out in general. Look for entrances, exits, whatnot. Try and get a gist of what's going on here.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Taste is past and I'm homebound.
28.
28. Okay, so you see that there's really no other entrance than the main entrance. However, you can kind of start to look through some of the wooden slats that are over the windows, and you see a couple people inside in a few locations. So let me go ahead and place those on the map that I have for you guys.
That the viewers don't get.
Yeah, sorry, viewers, you don't get the map. This is just a visual aid for me to not lose my mind.
It's kind of like watching Critical Role in the car on audio only. Which is what I do, fun fact. Because I'm trying to catch up with these two maniacs.
Yes, Kevin and I are actually the Critical Role watchers.
Indeed.
I watch it too, I just got into it late and I'm trying to make up for it. I'm sorry.
You're not making up enough time.
I'm sorry, I don't have that much time.
Like a month ago, you were on episode like 10 something.
I've
Now
made so
you're
much
on-
progress.
That is some progress.
Not
I
enough.
gotta give him credit for that. Especially these days, it's been busy.
All right, so the people that you can see through the windows are now in place.
And what do they look like?
Let me go ahead and pull up the picture that I have. They are all, you can't tell necessarily what race they are. They all look humanoid, and they seem to be having long cloaks on, hoods up, and through the two side windows where you see a couple people each side, you can kind of hear them talk, wondering what's going on the other side of the portal.
Do
The
they look like they
cultists?
have any weaponry or anything of the sort?
Not that you can see.
The
Alright.
cultists don't even know what's going on the other side of the portal.
I'm gonna go back to
Isn't
my
that how cultists
homeboys.
work?
Relate what I saw. Looks like we got a couple of babies on our hands here.
Ah,
Those guards might have been worse than I thought.
I'll get the sock. You have coins, right?
No.
You're going to have to run that by me.
I live in the woods.
It's okay, I brought ball bearings.
I do. I got those. Yeah. Can't go anywhere without my ball bearings. So they're useful.
Anyways, Aside
But I don't
from
have
the,
socks, so.
I don't either.
But I do have this, and I hold out my trusty crossbow,
Well, that'll do it.
and I load it, and I point it at Shatan.
I don't register the danger.
You point it at Shatan. Shatan does not seem to really worry about it, though. Almost
I
as
move
if
a little bit.
he doesn't know that you would shoot him if you would.
I move it a little bit and shoot over his shoulder.
Chatan doesn't even flinch.
I didn't like that bolt. I loaded
He's
it
been
with-
wearing full adamantine plate armor for the past like 5 years, non-stop. He doesn't even feel it anymore.
That's the ultimate
loaded
kind
the
of weight
crossbow.
training.
That one, I didn't like that bolt. It was a bad bolt. Anyways, there's a front door. There doesn't seem to be any other entrances.
So, considering that there is apparently a portal being dealt with here,
Somewhere, yes.
I feel that we might be getting into an engagement relatively soon. So, in order to make things a little bit bearable, I'm going to take a minute to cast Foresight on our good old bugbear friend Gunk.
Ah, yes. Hello. That's me.
And that is a 9th level spell.
Oh, jeez Louise.
And what does that 9th level spell do?
I give him for 8 hours. Can't be surprised. Has advantage on all attacks and ability checks and saving throws. And other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against him for the duration.
Jesus.
Dude, I
All
could have
right.
traded out like 2 items for this.
Is that concentration or no?
No, that's just a spell. It's
I
not
didn't even
concentration.
need-
It's a level 9.
I didn't even need stealth, I guess.
No, man, you are unstoppable as of right now.
Gunk, you feel kind of invigorated. Like your senses are heightened. You feel a little more kind of bouncy. Like you'd be able to dodge a
Wait.
lot better.
Wait, what exactly spell did you just cast?
Foresight.
Oh my god, you just gave him the Sharingan.
Gunk is gonna look at it like his body, like his arms and everything, and he'll like look around for a second. He goes, "I sure hope this doesn't last more than 4 hours. Might have to
Well.
go see a doctor."
It will last 8. If it lasts longer, please let me know. I'll take notes.
Well, I don't got plans for the weekend anyways. uh,
All right.
I made this rogue into a god.
So
You really did. Just cast haste on me now and we'll be unstoppable.
So you guys are outside, and there's one way in, one way out. You've found the location of a few of these people. And
yes.
what would you like to do?
I'll go up to the door. Is there like a doorknob? How's it? So what's the situation?
The door is kind of slightly on its hinges, slightly not. It seems like it would just kind of push in pretty easily.
Why don't you let me go first?
Yeah, Shatan, you go. I'm gonna lay down behind Shatan, aiming my crossbow at the doorway.
All right. Yes. Are you all ready?
I am.
I'm gonna
I
take
give him a
my
nod.
big ol' obsidian greatsword off of its holster on my back, and I am just gonna shoulder bash through the door.
All right.
Just crash my way through.
You go in and you instantly see where a couple of these guys are. along with a few more that could not be seen from the windows.
Neat. I see. I will put my dude down there.
Where? The bottom, I'm guessing?
Yeah, towards the bottom of the map.
Oi.
Oh, I know how to fix this. Hold on.
I know how to fix it too. I do this all the time. I got it. Alright, so bringing my little homie here, just crashed through the freaking door.
There's no space behind you. I'm right behind you. Laying down on the ground. Let's see.
Yeah.
For the sake of the map, we will push the doorway up to that line.
Okay.
For the sake of
What
maps.
Line?
That line.
Got it. I'll be like right there then. Actually, I'll be a little bit further.
My guy's a little sad boy.
My guy is a square.
I would like you to roll for initiative.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah!
I roll with advantage.
You're
'Cause
welcome.
I'm cool. Didn't roll too great though.
It's gonna be 13 for me.
Well, I got a 14. Oh wait, you said you want them in these boxes.
Yeah.
Here, let's do like even bigger. There we go.
Chiton went and got a 23.
Monster.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
It's a big
That is
boy.
the 30-foot line to make things easier.
Where is it at? Oh,
Off to the right.
oh that's pretty big. Alright.
I need 40 personally.
So, first things first, I trust my homies in the back. I am first, yes. 23 initiative.
Yes.
Alright. I trust my homies behind me to take care of the guys on the left and right
This is
of me.
40.
Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and do that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of there now.
How do I
Yeah,
rotate?
run on up to this guy with my sword out. Great sword drawn.
All right.
And let's try to murder somebody today.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Huh. That'd be 18.
All right. 18 hits.
Ooh. That's gonna be 16 damage.
All right.
Magical, because I have a +3 greatsword.
Rookie numbers.
How's he looking?
I'm not used to adding comments and stuff. This is never my job.
You're right.
All right.
How's he,
He's looking a little bit hurt, but not too bad.
I'm attack again.
Go for it.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
For 15 more damage.
All right.
Is he still alive?
He is indeed.
I'm attack again. That one. I love this so much. Let's see. That's. Oh, geez. That's a big 30 to hit.
30 definitely hits.
For 16 more damage.
All right.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, but he is beyond bloodied.
Again.
Do it.
21.
21 hits.
18 more damage.
All right.
Is he oofed?
He is dead.
Hey, so I don't want to be meta-y or anything, but I need to know what his max hit points were.
53.
53. I now have 53 temporary hit points as my sword absorbs his soul. And my little frowny boy is now a happy boy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I still have 10 more feet of movement, yeah?
Do I
All
even
right.
need to be a healer anymore?
So
Like,
I'm gonna move my 10 more feet
I'm gonna need it
towards
at
the
some point,
next
probably.
guy.
All right. you
This
do
time
so.
with a wicked-looking smile on my face and my eyes literally glowing bright red as my sword begins to take over.
By the way, Michael,
Yes.
before we open the door, I would have put my cloak up. My cloak hood up.
Okay.
So I'm invisible, technically, laying on the ground.
Sounds good.
So that's
Thanks.
my first turn.
Is this like surprise round? They didn't know we were there.
No. They knew you were there as soon as you bashed in the door.
Well, I mean, bashing in the door, like, we would have been holding our attacks, right?
You did not specify.
That's true, I guess. This boy about to get swarmed.
he'll be fine.
I'll be fine. The bigger
Alright.
things they throw, the more health I absorb.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Oh, that wasn't an undead, right? Just making sure.
No, it was not.
Spicy. Because I
All
would
right.
be hurting a lot if that was an undead.
So, these guys are going to move. Now that they know that there's stuff going on. This guy is going to jump down. This guy is going to run over here.
Oh, look at how many people are downrange.
Boom.
Oh, how high is that jump, by the way? Like to the balcony down below?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet? I could grapple it.
They don't see me,
Beautiful.
right? I'm laying on the ground. And,
Oh, that's as far as that guy could get.
oh, okay.
All right.
They're after me.
Lucius. One is going to cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
The one directly in front of Lucius.
Oh.
A spell? Point blank.
Spell.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The madman.
I see.
You may make an Arcana check if you wish to.
Sure, I'll take a gander. I don't know jack shit. That was a 3.
Okay.
Gunk ain't even going to try.
This guy, he makes a spell attack against you. And he puts his palm on you. And he like kind of looks at you, smiles, and then his hand like bursts open. But instead of you getting injured, you notice that he is now crying in pain.
That's unsettling.
Yes.
Like, he messed up what he was going to do?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, now I'm starting to question, are the guards really that bad?
I really think they are.
Listen, man. Not important.
I'm pretty sure Michael looked at the cultists and then looked at standard guard stat blocks and was like, yeah.
No. You think I prep a lot more than I really do. All right. And then, Ben, you are going to see 7 spiritual weapons form around you.
What God?
Oh, just because you're back to me, I just thought I'd point this out. I am aware of any creatures that aren't undead or constructs within 60 feet of me at all times.
That's fine.
Okay. Just making sure that that's the thing.
Yeah, so these guys, there are now 7 spiritual weapons surrounding you. And let me double check this. Yes. Okay.
Is there room for 7 spiritual weapons?
They
can
don't
go
all
above
have to
me
be
and stuff.
around him. They can also be above him.
I got it.
Yeah. All right, and this is going to what's
Plan
that
on
damage
taking out
roll?
2 in my turn.
Let me double check what that is. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
What is your AC?
18, and I cannot be crit.
Okay.
It's a lot of rolls.
There are 7 spiritual
7 of them.
weapons.
Yeah.
All right.
I think in my mind I was expecting like miss, miss, hit, miss, 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 or something like that, but it's a surprise.
What is there? Okay, so you take a total of 15 damage.
All right, I can
Nothing.
handle
That's
that.
chump
As
change.
these 7 start swinging at you, 4 of them seem to get caught up on each other, while 3 of them are able to actually get in through a hit.
I just want them to like clink off of my armor, but before they touch my armor, there's like this field of energy that just bounces them off of me.
And then this guy will dash over. These guys will dash to jump down, as will these guys.
Still a happy boy. That's right. I still have
And this guy
souls.
will dash over to here. All right. Next up, we have Gunk.
Gunky
I would
boy.
like to shoot somebody.
All right. Who would you like to shoot?
Let's go with the farthest guy. This guy.
Okay.
Right there.
You
You should
may.
have advantage on all attack rolls.
Yes.
That is going to be a straight roll.
No.
He is behind a pillar.
But
I
foresight.
ignore 3/4 cover. Up to
That
3/4
is basically total cover.
cover. Then I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay.
I don't really care who I shoot. I'm just gonna shoot.
I've given
Okay.
him god powers. He can shoot through the pillar.
No, he cannot.
I will say I am making this a sharpshooter attack, so -5 to my
Oh, okay.
You'll be
Plus
fine.
10
You get
damage.
advantage on it.
and sneak attack and all this other crap.
You're welcome.
I also have a
Everything
lot
is
of things
sneak
that
attack
just
with you.
buff my attack. That is a 21.
That'll hit.
Excellent.
That guy's dead.
Go ahead and take a whole bunch of these, and then I'm just gonna scoot these over so I don't confuse them.
The guy who tried casting a spell on me, when his hand like rips open. Yeah, you're gonna rip open this guy's entire torso.
That first the first flurry of spells was just a flex because I
30.
didn't deflect a single one of them.
40,
I was just like, you can't do anything. against me.
41, 51, 56.
All right. He actually does die.
All right,
you.
perfect. I would like to use my bonus action to shoot this guy.
Okay.
Oh, so close. I rolled 2 18s. I almost crit on that guy.
Almost. So close, but so far.
I took champion fighter, so I crit on 19. You see. Alrighty. Let me just grab all these dice up again, because this also gets sneak attack. Because I am a scout rogue. Alrighty. A lot less, I think. Let's see. That was also a sharpshooter, by the way. I never said it technically. My bad. Righty. 10, 20, 30, 27. 8 for 9.
These dice are brought to you by Forgotten Path Games.
52.
He is in dire need of a doctor, but he is alive.
That man is like... wasn't the full health 53?
Yes.
That man is on 1 health, my dude. 1 health. What are you doing to these poor men?
I'm excited to do this next thing.
They
It's
each
gonna
have
be
one bolt
really
in their
great.
throat.
I'm so ready for this, dude. I want it to be my turn.
And with that, I will stand up with half my movement, but stay invisible.
All right.
These two guys next to me, they just see 2 bolts shoot out of nothing from the ground. But yes, that will be my turn.
All right.
No need to hide.
Lucius, you are up.
All right. Well, if I may, can I readjust myself to here without getting attacked?
Yes, because you are not leaving the zone that he has on you.
All right. Then,
Keep in mind, guys, doorway is right here. Right,
right,
right, like, right here. That's
So,
doorway.
I suppose, let's see. Considering
Also,
I'm
I will mention real quick, I do allow diagonals.
excellent. All right. So,
What is this blasphemy?
since this is Tasha's, and I'm a bit unfamiliar with Tasha's because it's relatively new, I'm going to use my Circle of Wildfire feature and summon a wildfire spirit.
All
And
right.
I am going to summon it right in the center of these 3, and make sure that it's at least close enough to hit all 3 of them, but miss my invisible buddy.
Okay.
So, what I
have not
do-
moved since I shot.
Right, I was just making sure that wherever I summon my spirit is out of range of you. Because the spirit appears in an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, as it appears, must succeed on a dex saving throw against my spell save DC or take 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Basically-
so what is the number
Dex
that they
save.
need to beat?
They need to beat. Let me pull up my spell save thing. It closed down on me. My apologies. It is 21 that they need to beat.
Okay, and what kind of save is it?
Dex.
Okay, so 21 dex. All right. What's the effect that this has? It just damages, right?
Just damage, yeah.
All right, they fail.
Alrighty, so they take 2d6. Lovely. Let's roll those dice then. And alright,
Time to
so
roll
that
the
is 5 fire damage. I didn't roll too hot. But they each take fire damage and
Oh!
and as
Ah, I
as a-
forgot to do a thing where I get to deal 2 extra d6 damage.
next time.
And
And then as my bonus action, since my action was to summon my spirit, I will use a bonus action to command it. And I shall command it to use... I will... let's see. What was the enemy that...
that's damn near dead?
The one that Jacob is still highlighted.
This one right here.
Oh, the one in the way far back.
Yeah.
Yes, leave him to me.
I got long range, so I'm just picking them off at the end.
Fair enough. I was hoping it's like that's not 60 range. That's not 60 range at all. I guess I will use. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm still reading into this, and I probably should have been a little bit more prepared for this. My apologies. I'm assuming the center that's 10 feet away from me, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How big is your thing? Your thing that's here?
My spirit thing?
Yeah.
It is. It's just a small elemental. I imagine it's
So,
just a
about that
fiery.
big?
I'm sorry?
About that big.
How about that big? Yeah, how about that yeah big? He's a little phoenix, is what he is. He's a little firebird.
Ooh, yeah.
I guess I will use flame seed on the guy that's closest to you, Ben. I will use. Well, wait, is that 60 feet? Is that within 60?
That's within 60, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll use the flame seed on that guy. So let's see, circling my fire. So let me roll for that.
I don't think you can see him, though. If you need to see him.
My bird does.
Ah,
I commanded him to attack.
I see.
That is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Excellent. It's not going to be much damage, but it's damage nonetheless. That is 10 fire damage.
All right.
And I guess that'll be my turn.
All right.
I'm not a damage boy. I'm a supporty boy.
Back to the top, Shaitan. It is your
Shaitan
turn.
time.
You find yourself surrounded by tons of spiritual weapons and
Indeed.
6 enemies encroaching on you from in front and 1 coming up behind you.
Indeed. It's time to get serious.
Oh, I apologize. One last thing. Part of my bond, level 6 ability, I get an additional D8 of damage with the
Okay,
fire.
go ahead and
thing,
roll.
So I apologize. I apologize. Fuck. Goddamn. I keep dropping dice.
How could you?
I mean, in that case, that first guy took 4 extra damage.
Right? An
'Cause-
additional 4. No, it's an additional 6.
Additional 6 to everybody who took fire.
Yeah, everybody who took fire damage takes an additional 6.
Okay.
All right. So this guy who's almost dead, is he within 20 feet of me?
Yes.
So quickly, before I turn around to kill this man that's standing behind me, I'm gonna whip out my dagger and just throw it. And I'm actually not even
Alright.
gonna look. I'm not even gonna look at him. You know why? Because I have blindside out to 30 feet.
Go ahead and roll.
I really do want to play a blind fighting character.
So that's gonna be a 28 to hit,
That'll hit.
dealing not too much
Dead.
damage. 9 damage.
Dead.
Yeah. I don't even pick it up. By the way. I'm just gonna leave it there. Then I go back to
Deal
my.
1.
Then I go back to my greatsword. I'm gonna hack at this man that had the audacity to walk towards me.
I'm
All
very
right, you
sorry
may
didn't
do so.
die.
First swing, that's gonna be number 27.
All right, 27 hits.
That's gonna be 16 damage.
All right.
Second attack. Oh, I've cheated. 33.
Hits.
Oh, jeez. It wasn't cheated out of damage, though. That's 19 damage.
All right.
Is he still alive?
He is.
Attack again. 32 to hit.
32 hits.
Oh, that's like nothing. It's 11 damage.
Dead.
Oh. Hey, did he have 53 temporary hit points? I mean, did he have 53 health?
He did.
I have 53 temporary hit points. Sorry, they all look the same when you're just consuming soul after soul.
Too bad they don't stack.
Yeah, too bad. But oh no, I have back to 53.
Oh,
And
if
then-
they stacked, the final fight would be much harder than it currently is set to be.
Yeah. So anyways,
No temporary hit point.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to turn around now, back towards all these other guys. Big
Yes.
smile on my face, and I'm just going to walk right up to the next closest guy.
All right.
Because I haven't moved yet.
You do so.
And that's my turn.
All right. These guys are going to swarm up on you.
Let them
Oh,
try.
perfect. I can see them all now.
The fools.
The absolute fools. And they also have spiritual weapons, yeah?
Yes.
The mad lads.
These guys. Does your spiritual thing, Kevin, have a attack of opportunity ability?
I don't see that it does. It does not say specifically.
I know I do.
Okay. Well,
Stop right
the
there.
the spiritual weapons all move over, and you may first take your attack of opportunity, Gunk.
I'm gonna swipe at him with me dagger. I have advantage.
All right.
You have advantage on everything.
You're welcome.
Me dagger attack. Let's see here. He's kind of turning a bit pirate. I've noticed. That's 20 to hit.
20 hits.
If anything, my
It's just a
foresight
D4
basically gave him 20 years back, so he's much more youthful.
8 damage. Suck it.
All right.
We went over this. You gave him the Sharingan.
I did.
All right.
Isn't it-
So,
Isn't advantage
Also-
always a stealth thing? Or, like, backstab?
Sneak
or-
attack, I only
Sneak
get it
attack?
on my turn.
Oh, right,
It's not my
opportunity attack, duh.
It's
Yeah.
not my turn.
okay. So first,
Dum-dum.
Lucius. These guys are going to be attacking you.
Well, rude.
All right. So
They're
they
not cool, guys.
they are all going to be pulling out daggers.
Oh no,
Mine's cooler.
whatever am I, a giant metal man, going to do?
Mine's cooler. My dagger's cooler.
What is your AC?
16.
Okay.
I just want it to be known that my dagger looks cooler than theirs.
So one will get a hit on you. All right, so that is going to be 6 damage. And then they all make their second attacks. Oh, shoot. One more will get the hit, dealing another 4 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
All right, now over to the spiritual weapons. They are the spiritual weapons all move over and will be attacking you.
The first one,
Yes.
I would like to use my reaction. To
Okay.
use an ability called Magic Deflection
Okay, and what does that ability do?
from my Anti-Mage subclass. Available at Traveler's Tips and Tales Patreon. You are able to deflect incoming spells directed at you using your corrupted weapon, which is my greatsword or my dagger. When you are targeted with a spell you can see, which I assume I can see them,
Yes.
you can use your reaction to deflect the spell away from you. Make an attack roll against the opponent's spell using their spell attack modifier plus 10 as the spell's armor class.
Okay.
So allow me to make an attack roll against that, whatever that may be. 10 plus their spell attack.
Okay.
That's going to be 33.
That definitely beats it.
Okay, on a successful hit, choose a new target within 30 feet of you as the new target for the spell. The spell still acts as if the original caster was the one casting it. If the spell has multiple targets, such as Scorching Ray, Firestorm, only one target area can be deflected. So, I basically make this sword attack someone else within range.
All right.
And I'm going to choose
Take a pick.
this guy. I don't know why, I just don't like him.
Okay, so that is
He
going
made
to
things
miss.
Damn.
Lame.
All right. Now, the other 4
The
spiritual
second
weapon.
one, I'm going to do it again.
How many times can you do it? Is it a reaction?
It's a reaction. I have 2 reactions thanks to my subclass.
I forgot that you had 2 reactions.
Indeed. I've literally just not been doing it the past turn. Just to flex. This one's not as high to hit. 27.
27 definitely beats.
Okay, I'm going to target the same dude. Why not?
All right. That is also going to miss.
Dang it. These guys suck.
So now the other 3 spiritual weapons are going to come at you.
Nice.
That somehow rolled out of my box and then got caught on my cable. Okay, that is
kind of
going
impressive.
to miss. It was actually pretty impressive, yeah. That one will hit, and then that one will miss. So you get 1 hit from these,
All right.
dealing 7 damage.
Okay.
And then they will also all make dagger attacks on you. So
Oh man, I love being an anti-mage. It's so much fun.
So
many
many
dagger
dagger attacks.
E2 Brute?
E2 Brute.
okay, so 4 attacks will hit you
Alright.
out of the 10 that come at you.
Jesus, they all make 2 attacks. Noted.
You take 7 damage, sir.
Alright.
And then the other 3 will cast spells, but you don't see any effect.
Also, I'm out of reactions anyway, unless I use Reaction Surge, which I'm not going to do.
It's okay, you are all caught up in your fight. You don't see them.
Ah. Alright.
All right. Gunk, it is your turn.
I'd like to shoot this guy. Actually, no, this guy.
All right.
I'll shoot that guy. That is a 22.
22 hits.
Sneak attack. Yada yada. And you really made my job a lot easier. Not gonna lie. 10, 20, that was 3, 30, 39, 49,
Come on.
54.
Oh.
54. Okay, he's dead.
Yes.
Now I would like to use my bonus action to shoot this guy.
Okay.
I think you can start to see a pattern here.
Kevin, you broke my one shot.
I'm
Get
sorry.
him, Gong.
I just used
He gave
one
the
spell.
rogue
You used a
advantage.
9th level spell.
was
A
the
22
only
again.
22 hits again.
Can you imagine if I had that spell on me right now, dude? It'd be just as bad.
Well, see that. Like I said, that was my plan.
Ooh,
My
this one's a
plan
lot
was to be
worse.
like, "Hey, yo, twin spell, foresight on both of you." But I was like, crap! I have to scale it up with the with the cost of the spells. So I'm like, shoot.
You'll be happy to know, Michael, this one is a lot worse. It's only 20.
Wait, technically you still could have done it, though, because you could have paid spell slots to convert them to sorcery points, and then use those sorcery
31.
points to cast...
41
cast.
to this guy.
41.
Oh, I
was
should have
just gonna
targeted the
get
guy that was already hit. Damn.
Okay,
41.
he'll take 41 damage. That was not as bad. I'm okay with
I mean, it's all the same dice. I just rolled 4 ones
it. I know.
and no 6s.
All right.
Happens to the
So
best of us.
Shaitan, as you're fighting these guys, you see a couple arrows zip by,
Bolts,
and
even smaller.
and one of the spiritual weapons that was right next to you just disappears.
Shaitan isn't here right now. My name is Takan,
Takan.
and I'm having a great time. Shaitan isn't here at the moment. If you'd like to leave a message.
All right, Lucius, you are up.
Right. Let's see.
Just standing here shooting down range.
Yeah, I love the fact that the Invisible Man is just shooting
The
all the
Invisible-
other guys' friends, and they're just like, "Oh, Metal
Plus-
Man, bad."
Plus, I have Boots of Elvenkind too, so like they can't see me, and if I were to move, I make no noise, just naturally,
Right.
and I don't stop being invisible.
Yeah,
after
me
attacking.
letting Jacob have the magic items that he took. Not my best move.
You're regretting.
Didn't know that you were going to cast this 9th level spell on him, though. So
Yeah, Michael's like, well, he's gonna have to hide every turn, right? So
yeah,
Wrong.
incorrect. I'm just gonna snipe homies downrange.
It's okay. This isn't the thing that scares me anyway. These cultists, bro, I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this. It's
all right, Lucius.
It's what
these
comes
other-
next.
What
These
do you
other
wish to
shapes-
do?
off the side
Sorry,
of the Google Doc.
I'm looking through my spells. I forgot that some of the spells aren't normally in the druid circle, so let me
Yeah.
open this.
It's these other
Open this
10. It's these other
Yeah.
10 over here that I'm worried about.
My apologies.
Especially these 2.
The 2 pagans. I'm just concerned that there's 2 of them, to be honest.
Yeah, me too, man.
One of them almost killed 2 level 20s last time. And one was a
Alright,
rogue and
so-
one was a fighter.
And now here we are, a rogue and a fighter, but with a druid.
The druid. Makes all the difference.
But the rogue
Alright.
doesn't have backstab.
So I'm going to.
I should have
Let's-
asked if I could have taken backstab for this. Would have been even more broken.
And I would have said no.
Yeah, I'll lose 2 more wisdom for backstab. Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Screw ASIs. Give me backstab.
Due to my current situation, I don't really want to cast any spells at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out my good old moon sickle.
All right.
So I'm gonna take out my trusty moon sickle weapon, and I guess I'm going to try and slice the guy right here. That guy. If
Slice
that's how I-
him.
All right. You
Slice it.
make a slicing motion at him. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alrighty.
Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Slice and dice.
I'm not gonna do too much damage, but you know, whatevs. That is.
We'll get around to these
a-
3 down here at some point.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. He's got all the people up there. That is, I believe, math. Sorry, doing math. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Excellent.
Remember,
So
kids,
that'll be-
drugs are whack.
I don't know why.
Instead,
why
just
that
play a
was
scout
brought up,
rogue
but,
with
you
a
know,
repeating
okay.
crossbow.
Yeah, it feels about the same. I'm sure.
All right, that'll
2
be
attacks
this-
a turn, all of a sudden, with a rogue? Oh no.
That'll be 6 damage, sir.
All right. You deal
And
your
then-
6 damage.
And then as a bonus action, I will command my birdie boy to fly over to me. And then I'm going to ask him to activate fiery transportation.
All right. And what does that do?
The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
All right.
Then each creature within 5 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed a dexterity saving throw against my save DC or take 1d6 plus proficiency bonus fire damage.
All right.
How many
So,
people is that
yeah.
teleporting?
Huh?
How many people is that teleporting?
Each willing creature within 5 feet. Considering my location, you don't have to teleport, or I don't even think you can.
Yeah, you cannot.
Yeah, I think I'm too far.
All right, so I'm trying to think of where 15 feet is. I don't suppose
here?
up here, like up the stairs, like at that corner right there is 15 feet?
No, about halfway to
wall.
that would be 15.
Dang.
There's a wall though.
Or, well, a little more than halfway.
You can see over
True.
here.
Yeah, I suppose I'll do that. I'm just gonna the one song that keeps playing. That's basically what I'm gonna do with these guys. So
All right.
I'm gonna teleport over here.
All right. So then they all make a dex saving throw.
Indeed, they did. They got beat 21.
What do they have to beat?
21.
Okay.
Oh, no.
One of them passes very easily. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Does he take half or none?
That's gonna be 9 damage. No, it's just either they take damage
You
or
take
they
it
don't.
or you don't?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to.
Oh wait, hold on.
All right.
So yeah, that's just 9 damage.
All right.
And I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. And when that happened, you notice that one of them seemed to be affected a lot more by what just happened. And seemed to have taken even bigger hit than he should have.
Was it the guy that's hand ripped open?
Yes.
Can I do an insight check?
You may.
Excellent.
Can I?
Sure.
There we go. That is that'll be a 27.
Yeah, I'm up there too. That area.
What number?
24?
Okay. And
23.
what exactly are each of you trying to gather information-wise from this?
Why he took more damage.
I'm trying
Why
to
it
see
looked like he hurt
if the purpose of what he casted earlier, like is the spell working as intended, or if it was like no, he misfired like no joke, and this is he's just suffering.
You feel that his hand being kind of shredded really played no part in this. It was just a coincidence. He really just sucks at dodging.
Very well.
Meaning, out of character, he crit failed.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Understandable.
Just making sure.
Have a nice day.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to pour
Understandable.
salt
Have a nice
into that gnarly wound.
All right. Takan, you are up.
Ah, yes. Thank you for calling me by my real name.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Let's go in order. Let's start with this man.
All right.
Right here. Same guy I was directed those spells at that didn't get hit by any of them.
Yeah.
And let's Black Razor.
I mean, this guy's
That's only a 5 on the die, so 19.
That hits.
Only 5 damage on the dice, so 13.
All right.
He's still alive.
He's not taken a hit up to this point.
That's gonna be 23 to hit
Hits.
for 14 damage.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna swing again.
This guy's like gravely wounded.
Oh, that's a cock. Oh, I got really low that time. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Let's see here. That's gonna be another 14 damage.
All right.
And my final attack. That is a 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
19 damage.
All right, dead.
He's dead. I get my 53 temporary hit points back.
Reset.
Reset time.
You actually only get 52. No, I'm just kidding. It's 53.
Hey man.
In that case, that guy should have
Reconsider
died
being
earlier.
a healer. I don't know if healer was really necessary in this gameplay.
I think it will be very necessary in the next fight.
Next area. Michael's seeing this and is like, maybe they need another thing. And I'm like, oh no, please.
No, we definitely don't.
That or he's
Easy
thinking
right
like, the easiest way to boast a Merilith stat block, this is for all the listeners at home as well, the DMs, just give them magic swords.
Oh my god, please no.
Michael's just
Or a
looking
magic
at me, it's like,
breastplate,
Kevin's
'cause they wear
foresight's
breastplates.
really screwed me over. I'm gonna add 200 more health.
Not gonna lie, dude, I've had a party of level like 10, 12 adventurers maybe, and they went through a creature with over 1,000 health and won. It was a CR 30. I took away one of his abilities just so it wouldn't murder them instantly, and then they managed to kill it.
I'm pretty sure Cade was on that party.
He was, in fact. So, health means nothing.
Yeah.
It was an amazing fight, though.
Shout out to the last one shot when I insta-killed all those goblins and Michael was like, their health, way bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, and as a bonus action, just so I have it on me, I'm going to call my dagger back to my hand and put it back in the sheath the last
You
second.
do so.
My
That is all.
bolts, they remained lodged in everyone's throats.
All right. These three, they see what's going on. They all cast some spells. You don't know what they are though.
Which three?
The
They're
three
both in
right
groups of
by
three.
Ben.
Okay.
Actually, I have an ability for that. Reactionary Strike. You have learned to recognize spellcasters' techniques and how to counter them. Whenever a creature casts a spell within range of you, you can use your reaction to make an attack against them, and on a successful hit with your corrupted weapon, you interrupt their spell, causing it to fail.
All right. You may make a reactionary strike against if you want to use both reactions, up to 2 of them.
I'm gonna use one and see if something catastrophic happens, and if nothing happens, then I'll use the second one.
Which one are you doing it against first?
Let's go with the guy that's almost dead anyway.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a 31 to hit.
That hits.
And that's gonna be 14 damage.
Dead.
Ooh!
never missed.
And his spell failed. And then I'll use the second reaction on this other guy.
All right.
Stop casting your spells. It's an out one.
Uh-oh.
It's bound to happen eventually.
Should have been a halfling, my friend.
All right. Is your weapon a slashing or a piercing?
Well, it's called Black Razor. I imagine it looks like a giant razor blade on a stick made of obsidian, so
Okay, so it's slashing.
slashing.
So
Yeah.
you come swinging down with it, and as you try to cleave down through this guy's shoulder, you miss slightly off to the side, and your weapon sticks into the ground, and you feel like it's going to take an action to get that out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right,
We'll see
so
next turn.
so these two cast their spells. You don't seem to see any effect.
That's what makes me nervous.
Bold of you to assume that those two will live next turn.
And then
Whoop.
what just happened?
I don't
On
know.
the map
You're
is moving,
revealing
but we
magic
are not.
things.
I'm not trying to. We're good.
What?
We're good.
The map
Nothing.
moved,
Confused.
but we did not.
My mouse has a double click button, and I accidentally pressed it while I was moving the mouse, and it just like did a thing.
I see. I was
Alright.
really
The
confused because I
ethereal
didn't
plane,
notice.
boys.
And then they will attack you.
Let them try.
Bonus action attack, spell, whatever it is.
Bonus ducks.
None of them miss. Or none of them hit, sorry. They all
Say, oh,
miss.
man.
Oh, there's a big difference there.
E2 Brute!
They are going to start chucking daggers at you, Lucius.
Oh, come on.
The other
Oh,
three
these
are.
three?
Yeah. What is the AC again?
16.
They
Okay.
literally just don't even acknowledge the fact that I exist. Like, bolts are fully appearing. and just
They're
shooting
hearing
out of
some
there.
bolt-like noise, but if anything, they probably think it's the Metal Man and his joints just moving. But I oiled
guess.
them. I got them oiled.
Little do
before
they
it got-
know you're freshly oiled.
Indeed. Smooth as an automaton.
All right. You see six daggers come at you, and one by one, the first one misses you, and it's like they couldn't really aim for you, but then they correct on it, and you get hit with the next 5 daggers that come at you,
Yeah, just ah.
and you
Each
take
have two.
24 damage.
Alrighty.
Oh, I see what you're doing over there, man.
And then all 3 of them will cast Spiritual Weapon on you.
Oh no.
My sword got stuck, so I'm angry.
So that is. One of them will hit you with the spiritual weapon, dealing another 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And now it is Gunk's turn.
Well, I can't help but see that there's still 2 enemies on my dear friend Ben over here.
There are indeed.
And I can't help but notice that I got 2 bolts in my...
Well, that's an interesting observation there, Gunk.
Interesting. Might as well just let one fly, you see. At the guy highlighted currently. For a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For all the listeners at home, while he counts those dice, since my sword got stuck in the ground, I actually put like little angry eyebrows on my on my little happy face, and I made it a frown again.
20,
And you know, maybe it'll change back, but for now, it's very angry. Just what I do when it's not my turn.
30, 31, 36, 46.
46 damage. Got it.
The other one that I didn't hit.
All right.
Prepare to be hit.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Oh! 28 to hit. So close to a crit.
That hits.
When you crit on your second attack per turn, prepare for trouble and make it double.
10. 20. 30. 40. 45. 50. 50.
All right.
I didn't kill either of them, but they're both so close.
Sounds like easy pickings next turn
Yep.
for me.
All right. Is that all you plan to do?
I'm also going to step back to, like, right here.
All right. This guy, because of how close he was to you, he feels like a slight little bit of wind.
I mean,
And-
I wasn't stealthed at all, so...
And he like looks down to his side and he's like, What the hell? What the hell, man? What's going on? But he doesn't see you. Lucius, it's your turn.
He
All
can't
right,
see. I'm not making any noise.
You're
I would
invisible.
I would like to look down at the knives that were just thrown at me, and then take a few steps forward to about here. If I were to cast a spell that is in a 15-foot cone, could I hit all 3 of them from here?
You could just barely do it.
Then I shall do that.
All right.
And I cast Burning Hands.
All right. You
Fifth
cast
level.
Burning Hands at 5th level. Okay.
Indeed. All right,
Respect.
so
This is a spicy spell.
indeed it is. They must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Guys, by the way, I realized I messed up.
What?
I shouldn't have rolled a nat 1.
Why?
As long as I have temporary hit points granted me by Black Razor, I have advantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
All
Also,
right.
Black
They all
Razor...
fail.
Oh, man.
All fail. Uh-oh. Uh-oh to them.
Also,
That's a
Black
lot of
Razor...
D6.
You know how I was like, cast haste on me and we'll be set?
Yeah.
Black Razor can cast haste on me whenever it wants to, and it maintains concentration, and it chooses when to do so.
Sounds like it might choose so soon.
Sounds like Michael might not choose to do it at all.
I honestly
Michael
just didn't even
choose-
remember.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. But I don't think it cares yet, because there's not enough things for it to slice that it actually cares
That's
about
fair.
yet.
Jesus.
Not
All
a
right,
one-man
that is
army
going
yet.
to be... I believe that was... Sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. That was like 30 fire damage. Oh, wait. I forgot the D8.
Well, I can say for
38.
certainty
38
this
fire
one's
damage.
dead.
Gotta love my little
This
spirit.
one's dead.
Oh,
And, dead.
Yeah, I think they're all dead. I was gonna say, not even. Wait, I guess he wasn't in range. Yeah, because I got an attack of opportunity on him. I was like, the guy doesn't even know I'm there, even though I stabbed him like a couple of seconds ago.
He thought it was
with
the
a
bird.
fucking knife.
All right. Lucius, you've now cleared the room of the 3 that were attacking you with so many daggers.
I give you a
After-
nod, but you can't see it.
Yeah, after casting the spell, I just, like, shake my hand off and then just start pulling the daggers out and just keep them on my belt. Or
Only
what-
one of them actually stuck in you.
Then I get
The rest
daggers
fell
off.
to the ground after piercing slightly into your armor.
Then I take the dagger out and then just put it on my belt along with a bunch of others.
You may do so. Takan, back to you.
so question.
Yes.
Can I let go of Black Razor and use a bonus action as it's my corrupted weapon to have it phase back into my hands?
You may.
Sweet. I don't have to waste my action.
Roll.
So I let go of the sword and turn back towards the guy I just missed, which I think is the guy on the left. So I'm going to turn my little guy here towards him. And I'm going to let go and put my hands up as if I'm holding a sword. And I'm holding nothing to him. And then as I swing down, I want it to appear in my hands like shadows as I slice down towards him.
Okay. So when you first ever attempted this move back in your days of adventuring, it took a lot of tries to kind of get the hang of gripping your hands in the right position to where the sword would actually not fumble around when doing this.
Yeah.
But after doing it a few hundred times and practicing nonstop to be able to do it efficiently, you've mastered the craft and you come swinging down.
All right.
Roll your
So,
attack.
With Black Razor, now that I've actually reread it, I have advantage on this one, so that's interesting. I'm going to get 26 to hit
All right.
for... I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
15 slashing damage.
Dead.
And then I'll turn back towards the other one. I haven't actually taken damage, so I don't have to replace my temporary hit points with that one. But his soul is still consumed, so good luck ever reviving. And I'll slash at him, also with advantage.
All
30 to hit.
right. Hits.
That's, I just realized how overpowered this weapon is, like, after I just read it again. 16 damage.
Okay.
And then my third swing.
Oh no, he's dead.
31.
He's dead.
Oh, well, I'll swing again anyway. And now that all of their souls are mine, I'm gonna smile again. angry smile, but I'm a smile.
Perfect.
All right. You do so. And
Do we
Is
leave
this,
combat?
you are now out of combat.
Okay, so is this, like, blood circle on the floor, is that actually there?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to it.
I'm gonna
You
walk
do
up
so.
to Shaitan over here, and once I come into 60 feet of you, you can see me because you have blind sight.
Yes, it's true. I actually can see you.
You see me totally fine, as if I'm not wearing anything.
Within 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh, 30 feet, yeah. But yeah, I walk up, and I pick up the 6 bolts that I shot, and I reload them all into my crossbow. If I
So
find
you
all
can
6.
you can recover 3.
Okay, fine.
Does
That's
this... So, does this circle seem magical?
I reload my crossbow.
It seems like it once was, but it doesn't seem to hold any magic anymore.
Okay. In that case, I'll happily step into it and over it.
All right.
I will start
And I'll,
walking down the hall as
head
well.
I'm going to
making
start
my
just
way.
pacing
Alright.
around these rooms to the left and right and see what's going on.
Okay. You look through the rooms. You find a few beds and some tables with some bowls and forks and spoons. Looks like
Twister
maybe
mat.
they ate recently.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's
just-
like, yeah, a game of Twister.
You basically find just a load of horse shit. nothing actually useful.
Them cultists and their party games.
I'm gonna be standing here. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds, 12 guys. Okay.
Right foot red.
I'm gonna slowly, like, work my way across the room, like, down the center, without a care in the world. Just keeping an eye out for weird stuff. Like, slowly enough so that they can do whatever they're doing, but I'll just slowly be working my
Alright.
way towards this big circle in the end
Alright.
of the room here.
For the
Yeah,
listeners,
you're just moving down the hall and kind of keeping an eye out, making sure that nothing else is gonna kind of jump out at you.
I'll even
the
go as
listeners
far
that
as to
can't
say I'll roll a perception check.
You may do so.
Can
For the
since
listeners-
Blacker-
I'd like to do so as well, if possible.
for the listeners that can't see, there's a little mat on this little map that Michael has here that we're all looking at, and it looks like a twister board.
It legitimately is, man.
It
It's
really,
like
really
just
does.
straight up a twister board. It's
My
amazing.
perception is actually going to be a 12 today.
Mine's
Okay.
unnatural 20.
Okay,
I'll make one as well, actually.
go ahead.
And mine is going to be a 25.
Okay, you guys look around. You see that this building is very dilapidated, and you're honestly kind of shocked that it's even standing anymore. It seems so run down that it really should have collapsed with anything like what was just happening going on.
Anything else around in the area? Like,
You don't find anything of interest.
okay. Keep going then, I guess.
Yeah, you guys just keep moving forward. You guys get to the next blood circle. What do you
Do
guys
you want to
find?
describe what we see so the listeners can understand what's going on here?
Yeah, so they're currently moving their pieces around on a map that I have for them. It kind of resembles a old church almost. It's got a very big open hallway with pews kind of scattered throughout. A lot of them kind of knocked around, even kind of tipped over or broken. And there's also a few blood circles with pentagrams.
I love
I'm
them
moving my
cultists
guy
and
faster than
resistance
Ben's
time.
because I have 10 feet faster movement than everyone else.
Oh yeah, this whole time that I've been like, I'm gonna keep moving, I've literally been tapping at the arrow key to move my guy up like
Okay,
Once every
so
second.
a footstep.
so
like, every-
where do you guys go up to?
We're just looking around. We're looking what's up with this like big pedestal thing. Can we
I
investigate
want
it?
to know what's up.
I'm
with
always
this, yeah.
like passively looking for traps.
So
as well.
that is another drawing on the ground. That is not a pedestal.
Okay.
May I?
Is
I don't know
this
if it's
right here a
investigation or.
Yes, that is a pedestal that it looks. There's actually blood on it.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate around that.
Can I investigate the circle? I am proficient in religion and arcana, so you want me to roll either of those? I can do that.
Make an arcana check.
Arcana check. 21.
With a 21, you know that this circle is a teleportation circle.
I wonder where it leads.
The big circle?
Yes.
I can ruin this
can I
one
see-
shot right now.
But will you?
No.
And I've already done my part.
Are you gonna break this circle?
I can use my weapon to suspend magical effects as long as I keep my weapon there, like embedded in it. So I could just be like, yeah, with my dagger, and then I could walk away and never talk about it again. But I'm curious.
Demon problem solved.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm hungry. So, yeah, I'm gonna just step closer to into
Yeah,
the middle.
we'll all look at each other. 1, 2, 3, step.
Okay, you guys step, and suddenly you are no longer in that room.
Oh boy, does he have another map for us?
And this
He does.
is where we conclude part 1
Oh,
of this one shot.
what have we done?
We hope
Just call
that
me,
we hope that you guys enjoyed part 1 and that you guys will stick around and check us out next week for part 2.
Before we leave, though,
Yeah, there's some business to attend to. Where can people find us?
Oh, is it me this time?
Yeah, that was what we planned at the
said
beginning.
wanted
for the first time ever,
Absolutely.
our guest will be telling you where they can find us.
Because
Actually, I think
Kevin
Justine
wants
did too.
I do. I totally do want to. So now, you can find our lovely friends here.
Hold on. That's not how we trained.
wait.
Okay. Well, of course. I have a lovely character that is quite the mouthful. But I will go ahead and say his character name. His name is Archibald Barnaby, Christoph Demetrius, Escobar, Foley, Gallagher, Heinrich, Ichabod, Jericho, Kaiser, Lawson, Marion, Nunchester, Usman, Poloski, Quattlebaum, Rodabout, Saddleback, Shackelberry, Ulrich, Von Walsingham, Sunday, Yaguya, Div Ziegler. But you can call him Archie for short. And I will tell you right now that the Traveler's Tips and Tales can be found on Instagram at Traveler's Tips and Tales, Facebook at Traveler's Tips and Tales, Twitter at Tips and Tales, Tumblr at Traveler's Tips and Tales, Patreon Traveler's Tips and Tales, email at travelerstipsandtales@gmail.com, and travelerstipsandtales.com.
Also, we upload all of our sessions on YouTube as well, and stuff like stuff about Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is coming out on our YouTube as well. That's just going to be on YouTube, so you can check that out as well.
By the time
And-
this is out,
yeah.
that should be out already.
Yeah, it should be out, so go give that a watch, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, you can find some homebrew stuff if you want to on travelerstipsandtales.com on our website. Just for a sneak peek, if you'd like, you can choose for yourself. If you'd like to be a patron for us, you can, be a real cash money homie and help feed us. And
Support my boys!
you can also get a lot of homebrew stuff there, including the subclass that Ben is playing today for us, so graciously, that he made himself, which is very cool. And also, thanks to our patrons, including Ben's mom.
Yeah, Ben's mom.
My mom.
Ben's mom. Okay, bye!
Bye.
weird that your sword just reminds me of the Call of Duty voice of just fetch me their soul?